my fellow makeup enthusiasts. Welcome to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. I'm not calling it makeup use disorder anymore, and I will tell you why. When I initially started saying makeup use disorder, not an official DSM diagnosis, ha ha ha, I did that to poke fun at people who glam shame. I just learned that word. I finally caught up on this season of The Bachelor. I'll let you in on a little secret. Therapists love reality TV. At least most of my colleagues do, myself very much included. So expressing enthusiasm for makeup and then calling it makeup use disorder was really to poke fun at people who glam shame or makeup shame, but I did realize that there are people out there who have legitimately struggled with makeup addiction or with acquiring too much makeup or with thinking about makeup to the point where it interferes with their ability to function in society. What really separates a problem or an issue or just a general difficulty from an actual disorder is the degree to which it impairs your ability to function, either in your relationships, at your job, in society. And so I would not say that I actually have any kind of disorder when it comes to makeup use. Of course, when you think you don't have a problem, that probably means you do. I have watched a number of videos where people were talking about how the desire to acquire makeup, the need to just continue using makeup or to reapply makeup was really negatively impacting their lives. And it was something that they really struggled to overcome. I would never, ever, ever want to be insensitive to somebody who has legitimately struggled with something that they would consider to be a disorder. And so I feel very insensitive. I do sincerely apologize if that was offensive to anybody. So from now on, this is my healthy degree of makeup. What did I call it? My perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. So today I'm going to talk about the makeup that is on my radar. It's kind of an anti-haul because I'm not planning on buying everything that's on my radar, and I have reasons that I'm not hot to trot to go get it. I'm also going to talk about what I have already purchased and what I intend to purchase as soon as I can get it in my hot little hands. I'll go ahead and start with the thing that made me swing kind of back in the makeup direction, and that is the 21 Days of Beauty sale that's going on at Ulta. I was really excited to go get some of the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Waterproof. There's a cat hair on this. I was really excited to run out to Ulta and get the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. There were two colors that I particularly wanted, and those colors are Cobalt and Moss. So yesterday morning, I'm lying in bed. I've got raging PMS. I feel like shit. And I was just thinking, okay, I'm just gonna sleep. And then it occurred to me, Ulta sale. And these sell out fast. And I don't want to pay for shipping. So I got out of bed. I have not gotten ready that fast since I got a booty call from the guy I had a crush on when I was 26. Flew to Ulta. By the time I got there, it wasn't long after 10. They were sold out of everything except for Cobalt and Moss. So here is Moss and here is Cobalt. I'm wearing Moss today. I don't know how well you can see it because it's a little bit later in the day and the lighting is not the best right now, but I really wanted to film. Moss is a very, very dark green. It's almost black, brown. I don't know. It actually kind of swings neutral. So if I ever need to look a little bit subdued, which I will need to do next week because I have my internship interviews, I have a color for that. Cobalt is a little bit more of a me shade. It is a very bright blue. I haven't really gotten a chance to play with this, but I'm looking forward to playing with it next weekend. Next up, Colourpop! I have had my eye on this shade. It is called On Repeat. I have been lusting after this shade for, I don't know, how long have the Lux lipsticks been out? However long these guys have been out, that is how long I have been lusting after this shade. It's swatched right here, and it is also on my lips, and I am in love. This formula is amazing. It looks very matte. It does not feel matte. I hate the Ultra Matte Lip formula from Colourpop. I tried it once. I absolutely despise it. I know some of you like it. Cool. more for you because I'm not buying it. I'm also a little bit of an old fart, so I grew up with these bullet lipsticks, and so I will always kind of prefer the bullet lipsticks to the liquid lipsticks just because I'm old. And at $7, you can't beat it. These are fantastic. I would say that these actually rival the Pat McGrath lipsticks and the Tom Ford lipsticks in terms of quality, in terms of the way they wear. I have had this on all day. I had to touch it up once, but really, I'm not kidding. This rivals the super bougie lipsticks. It's that good. $7. Go get one. Now I'm going to talk about the things that I did not buy, but that I definitely want. First of all, Natasha Denona, the Diamond Blush Palette. Not the citrus one, but the Daria one. So I have heard mixed things about these palettes. And when they first came out, I wasn't opposed to them. I wasn't anti-hauling them, but I wasn't really jazzed about them either. I'm not super into blush. I've got a shit ton of highlighter. I didn't really feel like I needed it, so it wasn't really on my radar. But when I was in Sephora the other day, I played with it. Oh my gosh. I wish I had taken a picture of the swatches. You guys, I want it. I'm not going to get it until I make a little bit more of a dent in the highlighters that I have. Not only because of the price point, this is a bougie price point, it is $89, but more than that, it's just because I don't really even have a lot of makeup, but to me, I have a lot of makeup and this house is so cluttered anyway from all the Flood Rebel. I don't want a lot of stuff. So hang tight, Natasha, I'm coming for you, boo. So just let me get through some of the things that I already have, and then I am coming for one of those diamond blush palettes, because oh wow. And let me explain why I want this so badly. It's not just because I can be a bougie bitch, and this is definitely a bougie luxury item. It is also because, first of all, I love cream blush, and there is a beautiful cream blush in this palette. Also because there is a gorgeous highlight that reminds me a lot of a shade in the Lancôme Glow For It palette. Let me go get that. As you can tell, I have a favorite shade in this palette, and there is a shade in the Natasha Denona palette that reminds me a lot of this. I'm going to swatch it. Actually, no, I don't want to swatch it. Do you see this pan? I am not a project panner by any means. When I hit pan, it gives me anxiety. Not clinical anxiety, but it makes me really anxious and nervous. I don't feel accomplished. I feel a sense of panic when this happens. So yeah, I'm not wasting any product on a swatch. Just know that I really love that color, and there's a color in the Natasha Denona palette that reminds me a lot of that, although it's even sparklier, which is great in my opinion. Another palette that I'm going to snap up just as soon as they have it back in stock is the Violet Voss Rainbow palette. I had sworn up and down that I did not need this. And you know what? I don't need this. I have very similar eyeshadows to the shades in here. You know what? I want it. It's $30. I can justify it. It will be mine. So after having sworn up and down, nope, I don't need it. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just going to glance, say, yep, you're pretty. I don't need you. Then I went to Sephora and they had a tester and I touched it. You guys, if they had actually had any of those palettes in stock, that baby would have come home with me that day and it would be on my eyes right now. I've heard mixed reviews of this. Some people say that it's gorgeous. Other people say that it has a lot of fallout. Other people say that it doesn't have very good staying power. I would like to find this out for myself. I do have the hashtag palette. I do love that palette. And so I have a pretty high confidence level in the rainbow palette. And the perceived scarcity doesn't actually make me want it more. In fact, it's not going to be the end of the world if I never get my hands on it. I'm just thinking to myself, if I ever come across it in the store, I'm gonna buy it. But I actually am not gonna order it online. So it's like a wish list and an anti-haul for the same product. What else? What else? What else? Tarte. The Mermaid Collection. Now, I have been aware of the palette, the eyeshadow palette, for quite some time now. It looked kind of boring to me. It looked not boring like a neutral palette boring, but just kind of muted. In fact, Tarte has bored me to tears for years. I do like their Amazonian clay eyeliner. I do like their Tarteist gel paint liner. I can't remember what it's called. That. I love that. I like their lashes. I ordered the mermaid lashes. As soon as I heard about them, I ordered them. They are coming to me. They'll be here on Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm also pretty hot to trot to get some of that body glitter. I want to try it in the store because I was really, really enthralled with the Milk Makeup body glitter until I swatched it and it smelled unpleasant, to be clear. It did not smell good, and I could smell it even on my arm here, from here. I could smell it. I did not like that. It interfered with my perfume, and you do not interfere with Lainey's perfume. So as soon as I can play with the Tarte body glitter in the store and make sure that it doesn't stink, I'm getting it. And just as Tarte is starting to get interesting, Too Faced went boring. What is this? I have no interest in this. Speaking of Too Faced, let's do a quick follow-up on the Unicorn collection that I was very excited about. The Unicorn bronzer I have used quite a bit. I'm actually wearing it today. It's not super bold, but I like that. I don't like a whole lot of warmth on my face, so this is actually really perfect. And the little Unicorn, I use this on my eyes, and I really like this product, and it smells really good. And just to prove that I don't blindly love all things Unicorn, this broke me out. It's so pretty, and I'll still use it maybe like on my shoulders, but never on my face, never again. You gave me zits. And the semen in the Glow Job never did anything noxious to my face. Speaking of glittery face masks, Glamglow came out with a My Little Pony mask. It is the Gravity Mud formula. I do like that mask. Actually, you know what? I need to do a video on skincare that does not scare me, because there actually is quite a bit of skincare that I'm perfectly fine using. Anyway, My Little Pony mask. Can't wait. It is in the mail. I got the Twilight Sparkle one. Twilight is my favorite because she's a nerd and I'm a nerd. Have you noticed that I'm a brony? Have I ever said that? I am. The sun is starting to go down, and so I'm going to go ahead and end this video on a high note. I know that I didn't film a video last week. I feel so bad because not just because I feel like you expect me to do that, because I don't feel like anybody expects me to film videos, but I love to do it. I love to hang out with you guys. The only day that I had free, I had an eye appointment and I got some really cute glasses. And then this coming week I have internship interviews, so I doubt that I'll be able to film a whole lot, but come Good Friday, I'm gonna be back. And that does wrap it up for today. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to subscribe. That would mean the absolute world to me. Throw me a pity like, give me some encouragement to make some more videos. Follow me on Instagram. I will follow you back. I love seeing your Instagrams. By the way, Tyra, happy birthday. I saw that it was your birthday and I was like, no, I'm gonna film. I'm gonna film tomorrow. I'm gonna get a video in and I'm gonna wish her a happy birthday on her birthday, and I didn't get a chance to do it. So happy belated birthday. I love following you on Instagram. For those of you who are watching this video on the toilet, very special shout out to you, and until next time, stay adorably obsessed with makeup.